I want to bring a sense of play back into adults' lives while also getting a workout.
Hi, I'm Terrell Turner, and you are listening to the Business Talk Library. And today we have a business that caught my attention because I think that it is a unique business and unique concept. And so I wanted to bring Christylee on to talk about her business, Hula Girl in the QC. Hi, Christylee. How are you?
I'm doing well. My alter ego Hula Girl is doing well as well.
Awesome.
So excited to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
No problem. So tell us a little bit about Hula Girl in the QC.
Hula Girl in the QC is basically I started making hula hoops for adults. So they are large and they're weighted, and meaning anyone can do them. So, and like people that I see who like try it and they're like, oh, I've never been able to do it before, and they do these hoops, they're having such a good time. And so at first I was just making them and just taking them out with me, just for fun, and not really decorated, just kind of whatever. But then I noticed how much fun people were having with it. Like they were laughing like little kids and smiling, and it was so awesome. And I was like, I kind of think I want to make more and sell them. And then so just it kind of evolved over the years, and now it's not a huge business. I'm tiny, I'm in the embryo stages of really branding it as Hula Girl and the QC, with a bigger vision in the future. But I make the hoops, and then I'll offer a lesson to kind of teach people how to do it, which they pick it up usually pretty fast. And the whole thing, my inspiration stemmed from I feel like adults don't have enough fun anymore. And I like to bring that part of fun back into their lives, because they'll get so serious. And so I've got to work, and then I got to go feed the kids and make dinner, and I got to go work out, and they're all serious and all this stuff. And then, what happened to fun? What happened to playing? So I want to bring a sense of play back into adults' lives while also getting a workout and laughing and having fun. And it is they're so weighted. It is a major ab workout. So it's and even the other day I had a ultra marathoner, climber, road biker, just a fantastic athlete doing it, and he was like, "My abs are so sore. Oh my gosh, this is crazy." Which I was like, "Yes," so which is fun.
Awesome. And I think that is a great way to build a business. I think something you talked about where it was something you were just doing, and then just kind of seeing a need there. And then I think also just filling in that gap, because it is very easy to just get in the mode of, hey, all these responsibilities that I have to get done. And I think a lot of people struggle with that because they just don't enjoy life after a while when just going from
Right.
one responsibility to the next.
And you can get a hula hoop. It's a great gag gift. It's a great birthday gift. Someone's turning 40 or 50, like bring it over, and they'll be like, all tipsy, like, oh, I can't do that. And then, bring a couple, because it's always fun to have a couple there for people to be doing. And people have a blast. I mean, it's so fun to see this nostalgic memory light up, especially if they couldn't do it. And then they're like, I can do it now. And then it's just has so many different you can bring it into so many different parts of life. I mean, you can go to the park and do it for a workout with some friends, or you can, get a bunch for a bachelorette party and go crazy and go out to bars and be silly or anything. So it's a lot of fun.
Awesome. So what was your background before the alter ego Hula Girl was created?
Well, it's currently still my background because I'm not a millionaire yet. But whoever buys my current Hula Girl hoops now, when I do become famous and they're like known across the country, they're gonna have an original Hula Girl hoop that will be a collectible. It'll be worth a fortune.
Awesome.
But I'm also a nurse, so uh, I'm a cosmetic nurse, and I'm also a laser anesthetic laser educator. So I
Okay.
travel around and teach. I do a lot of teaching. So and one of my once the whole quarantine is over, I've been working on making like an hour long hula hoop class, but it's going to be more, it's going to, first part of it will be a workout, like a lot of stretching and movement without the hula hoops, beginner and intermediate hula hoops. The second part will be kind of getting the hoop down, but then I want to make it into kind of like an obstacle course. You get a partner and you have to go down and you have to tag this tree, and there's, it's a little bit of a competition, and people are just being goofy and silly and cutting up and having fun and hooping. And I think it would be just a way to really have people interact and get involved on a sunny day and laugh. I mean, it is like belly roll laughing, especially if you're, you know, it, you know, competing and seeing everyone else drop the hoop, or I'm telling you to. I have a thing. I'm like booty pop to kind of save the hoop from going down.
And
Um,
and it does look like fun because I've seen some of your videos on your Facebook channel with just different people just getting out doing something different. And even now during this pandemic, I mean, with the size of the hoops, I mean, it's perfect for social distancing. Um,
yeah, I mean, every time I go out in public with them, it's inevitable someone comes up and they start doing it. They love it, and they end up buying one. So I mean, I think the idea of it sounds a little bit quirky. That there's like a hula hoop, like that's like cheesy, and I'll never be able to do that. But I think once you see them and try it, it's a whole different experience. I mean, people kind of come up and they're like, "What are those? Are those hula hoops?" And a lot of them shy away, and I'm like, "No, try it." And all of a sudden, like everyone's doing it, and they're having fun, and they end up buying them or making an order because I'll customize them for your weight, like the weight of the hula hoop and the size and your favorite colors and whatnot. In the future, I have a caricature individualized for the person going around. So
okay.
that's down the road.
Okay. So what's the I guess what's the significance about the hula hoops being weighted?
Um, well, requires it's a better workout, but when they're lighter, they go so fast and they're smaller that adults, they just can't move that fast like a little kid. It's it's like being Mighty Mouse or something and trying to do it like and with the larger weighted ones, you kind of it just feels like you get into a flow. I mean, you can make it look all sexy, but you can, I mean, really just stand there and barely move too.
Okay.
Um, I mean, it depends on the person. But you have to find your hoop. I mean, everyone has to try out different hoops to kind of see which one works. But the weighted, it goes a little bit slower, and it allows the person to have a little bit more control over it. And when they're larger, I mean, sometimes I think like I'll make a huge one and I'll be like, oh, this is too big. And then I'll do it and I'll be like, this is awesome. So and someone that I think is gonna like one hoop, they'll end up liking one completely different, which is always fun to see. It depends on their natural body movements and whatnot. But I love seeing them light up and start laughing, and their friends start laughing. And let me try that now. And then pretty soon they're doing tricks. And with my class, I want to start doing, I'll pick a park somewhere or maybe do a survey and see where people would come out. Or maybe even just start showing up and saying, "Hey, I'm going to do a class. Why don't you join?" And it's
Okay.
good. Just because promoting it online is fun. Maybe you can help me with it, or maybe you can come out for a class and participate. They'll probably love seeing a Charlotte celebrity participating and being a goofball.
We'll definitely have to stay in touch to check that out and all the social distancing and all. I guess when we can get back out and about.
I mean, you can, well, yeah. I guess I'm kind of a. If I'm Hula Girl, then I obviously don't go by the rules. Although when I'm making them now, I am wearing gloves, a mask. I'm sanitizing them the whole time. I'm,
Okay. And what is that process like, I guess, with making the hula hoops? Because I've never seen a hula hoop made.
I cannot disclose this.
Okay.
These are my trade secrets.
Now, I guess, did you learn, I guess, did you go somewhere to learn how to make them, or was it something you just kind of figured out on your own?
Trial and error.
Okay.
I mean, I
Gotcha.
remember when I first did them, I was spray painting them, and I thought I wanted to put magnets inside so they'd like be healing going around, and
Okay.
that wasn't really happening very well. And the spray paint would come off on the clothes. I mean, it just took a lot of trial and error to kind of find out the best materials and how to do it. I mean, eventually, I would like it to be clear so that like I said, I can have it can be like, oh, Terrell's turning, I don't know how old you are, let's say 40, and
Mhm.
then we'll have a picture of you with your headphones on, and then maybe you look pretty fit. Maybe you go to the gym or run. It'll be like a caricature of you running, and so as you're hula hooping, it'll kind of light up like a cartoon.
Okay.
I don't know,
Nice. Nice.
but that will take quite a large chunk of money to invest in and have the prototype made.
Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. So, what's something that you have learned as you've kind of taken this from an idea, cool idea that you had to where in the process of, like I said, of turning it into a business, what's something that you kind of learned about yourself or just the process of building a business in that aspect?
Well, I'm still building it and I'm still learning. Um, I'm learning that I need to have a web page made. That would probably give me a little bit more credibility, I believe. And then I'm learning what I really enjoy. I mean, I love teaching, and I didn't, I'm like, I always say I'm not a very nice, like, I don't want to work in the hospital and help sick people. Like, I just want to make the world a more beautiful place, one face at a time as a cosmetic nurse.
Mhm.
But I genuinely enjoy like seeing people laugh and have a great time. Like when that's, I mean, I'm not on any of the videos myself hula hooping, and a lot of times I don't even hoop around them because I mean, I would like do a little bit to kind of show them, but it's just seeing their faces light up when they get it and they're having fun. They're like, and even if they can hold it for like 10 seconds and then they try again, it's for 30, and then pretty soon they're like, can I learn a trick now? It's just I get super like I get a belly roll after too. It makes me kind of giddy because I feel like I've brought something positive into their lives and brightened up their day a little bit, which sounds totally cheesy, but you know what? Hula hoops are cheesy too, so they go together.
I think that's a very important thing because I think there aren't very many people that can say that that they found that thing that they enjoy doing, that like I said, that they really enjoy doing it, and then also really enjoy seeing other people get involved. So I mean, I think that's a really good thing that you found that and that you're working and building that. So yeah, so that is definitely awesome.
Yeah, it is really fun. I mean, I love going to the park. I mean, people always want to get into it, or even at nighttime. Sometimes I'll go out a little bit later after I know people have a little bit of a buzz and get them to hoop, and they're a little bit more willing than to.
I guess I'm gonna have a little bit more liquid courage in them.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, I'll hoop, absolutely, yeah. And but surprisingly lately, like a lot of men have been doing it and doing great. I have a couple of the magic mics on my Facebook page, and so that's what I call them when they're kind of getting into it a little bit. Um, but
Okay.
it's fun. It really is. I with the class, it's going to be super fun because it's going to be like an obstacle course like that you had as a kid. You're gonna have a partner, and you guys are gonna go to the end of the parking lot and try to go backwards and do different things. And I mean,
Okay.
I'm still fixing and stuff too. I mean, I toss it and knock myself in the head and do all sorts of
Mhm.
stuff.
Gotcha. So if people are looking for Hula Girl in the QC, what's the handle that they can search for on Facebook? And are you on any other social media platforms?
Um, I'm on right now. I'm just on Facebook. I think I started connecting it with IG, Instagram. I keep the account separate because I'm also a model, and I don't have a lot of my portfolio on Facebook. I'm keeping them. It's hard to kind of uh, cross over when I want to keep the account separate. So I might have to just make a whole separate Hula Girl account on Instagram, which that's a good idea. Thank you for suggesting that.
No problem, no problem. So if they were looking for you now, they can find you at Hula Girl in the QC on Facebook.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes, absolutely. And they can message me anytime. Um, I there is a way to message me on my page um, or PM me personally.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Well, hey, and anyone that's out there listening, if you're looking for a little nostalgic fun or you're looking for a new challenge, these,
I mean, I can show you. Look at my six pack on Facebook. I have a picture on my personal page. Like, this is what you have.
awesome, and it is as summertime is coming, so whenever the beach is open, people are gonna be looking to get out there. So I mean, this could be a great thing to get you ready for the summer.
Oh yeah, imagine watching your ladies in a bikini hula hooping on the beach, and ladies, imagine doing it. The guys would be like, "Dang."
Awesome. Well, Christy Lee, thank you for being on the show today.